Hey y'all, it's registered dietitian Robyn Pitera, and today we're making our next superfood recipe, a butternut squash pear soup. So you're going to use 1 medium butternut squash for this recipe, and you're going to start out by peeling it and then cubing it. Now if this is too hard to do, a little trick, you can microwave it for 3 to 4 minutes and that will soften the skin, and then you should have no problem doing it. So just little 1-inch cubes, and then you're going to add it to a baking sheet and spray it with some extra virgin olive oil pan spray, or you can just toss it with oil and then sprinkle it with salt. And then you're going to roast this for 25 minutes at 400 degrees. When that's done, you're going to leave it in, and then you're going to add your pear. So 2 pears, you can use whichever kind you like, and again you're going to peel them and then slice them into little slices. So again, 25 minutes, and then add in the pear, and then roast for another 10 minutes. If you don't have room, you can just do it on a separate pan. So that was 35 minutes for the squash and 10 minutes for the pears. So now you're just going to combine these roasted ingredients with the rest of your ingredients. And you can do this in several ways. I'm going to use a Dutch oven here. Put this all in. So you can do this in several ways. One is a food processor or a blender. You can add all these ingredients in that way, and then you can blend it up until smooth, and then you can put it back into a pot on your stove to warm up if it's not warm enough for you. The other way is you can use a Dutch oven like this or a crock pot, and you're just going to add all your ingredients and blend it up with an immersion blender. And thank you to my friend Liana for letting me try hers out. See how it goes. So to the squash and the pears, you're going to add 3 cups of vegetable broth. Use low sodium if you can find it. A cup of unflavored almond milk. 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. Use unsweetened if you need. And for your spices, a teaspoon each of garlic, cinnamon, nutmeg, and some fresh diced thyme. So now, if you're doing this method, you're just going to use your immersion blender and blend it up until it's all smooth. That works great. Thank you, Liana, very much. Okay. So no matter which method you choose, if it's not warm enough for you, or if you're not going to be eating it right away, you can just put it back in the oven and bake it on low for a little bit just to warm it up. Or if it's in the crock pot, just turn your crock pot on low for a couple hours. And at the end, you can sprinkle it with some toasted pepitas or pumpkin seeds if you like. And that's it. I hope you enjoy trying this recipe with your family.